Want free COD points, ain't got money. Stop using Razorback. Listen here, buddy. There's a link in the description. I want you to tap. Click that, earn points, download the app. Yo, what is up, guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now, in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is some things that Infinite Warfare took or stole from Black Ops 3. Now, obviously, I don't mean stole in a bad way, like, go after them, Treyarch, it's a war, you know, nothing like that. I just mean these things were definitely taken from Black Ops 3, and I wanted to show you guys them, you know, things that are similar between the two Call of Duty games, and obviously were stolen or inspired by, or however you want to put it. They were from Black Ops 3 originally. Now, a lot of people do say, you know, Infinite Warfare has been developing for 3 years. There's no way they could have taken these things from Black Ops 3 or whatever you want to say. These things are obviously inspired, and I think you guys will all see that when I go through and break this down. So this is my second upload of the night. This is more of a late night sort of upload, so I'd appreciate if you guys could all drop a like on this thing. I absolutely love the support you guys have been giving me lately. I know it's only the beta for Infinite Warfare, but, you know, just from the support right now, I know when this game actually drops, you know, it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm going to be giving you guys literally every single tip, every single class it up. I'm going to go so hard this year, you guys. I'm very excited for it, and I'm going to cover all the stuff you guys need to know about Infinite Warfare, similar to what I did last year with Black Ops 3. So subscribe if you guys are new here, and let's go for that 2,000 like goal. Let's get right into it. The first thing on my list that Infinite Warfare took from Black Ops 3 was the black market and the supply drop system. Now, if you guys are a fan of Call of Duty, you know supply drops have been existed since Advanced Warfare, and Advanced Warfare is when they first came out. But the supply drop system, what I mean is that is taken from Black Ops 3, is not necessarily how supply drops work or anything like that, but it is the black market. As you guys see up on the screen, I'll show you guys a picture of the black market from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, where you had Danny Lee, who was the masked, or not the masked, but the hooded black market vendor. And then I'll show you another picture of which is called the Quartermaster from Infinite Warfare, and you guys can simply tell the layouts are the exact same thing. The Quartermaster is obviously just the updated version of the black market, and now instead of the black market vendor being Danny Lee from the campaign of Black Ops 3, we have some sort of robot guy who maybe we'll figure out who it is in the campaign, or maybe you guys already know who he is. I don't know who he is. He's just a Quartermaster vendor to me, but I'm sure we'll find out his true identity later if we don't know it already. And that's the first thing that was definitely taken from Black Ops 3 into Infinite Warfare. The good thing about this is the supply drops don't work the same way, even though the black market is sort of stolen or taken from it. It's not the same with the supply drops. Supply drops don't have those weapons. You can earn the nuke variants yourself, and the supply drop system looks to be very good in Infinite Warfare. As of right now, obviously that could be updated. The second thing is the Specialist. But Black Ops 3 was the first one to do Specialist, which basically, the Specialist is not similar to Specialist from Modern Warfare 3, which is basically a kill streak loadout that allowed you to get extra perks. Specialist, as in Specialist weapons, Specialist abilities, those were originally from Black Ops 3. Now, a lot of people will say those were stolen from Destiny, and that is kind of true, like the Annihilator pistol, sort of inspired from Destiny and a bunch of stuff. But originally in Call of Duty, these things were seen in Black Ops 3. We had the Specialist and we had the Specialist weapons, and I'll show that up on the screen. And now in Infinite Warfare, we have Specialists back, but this time they're called combat rigs, and each combat rig has a payload, which payload is basically like your Specialist weapon. For example, a scythe or a purifier from Black Ops 3, that is now an eraser pistol or a vortex gun or whatever that one's called for the sniper, and those are called your payloads. Now, Specialist and combat rigs are a little bit different, even though the original idea is taken from Black Ops 3. What's different about it is that as far as the Specialist, you have your payload, which is your Specialist weapon, but you also have a combat rig trait, which is different from the Black Ops 3 version. There was no such thing as a trait, so there are some differences here, but the original idea was totally inspired from that. Now, the third thing on my list here is going to be the movement system. Now, movement systems have been up and down and all over the place, left, right, center, vertical, horizontal in Call of Duty over the years. Advanced Warfare was the first really futuristic Call of Duty game where people were literally jetpacking and flying around, which was an absolutely crazy step up from the boots on the ground. A lot of people hated it. A lot of new people liked that it made the game more fast-paced. I think everyone has an opinion on what they think of what I guess you could call advanced movement systems, or jetpacks as some people like to troll and call it, compared to a traditional boots on the ground. I've heard some rumors that next year's Call of Duty is going to be boots on the ground. Not sure if that's true. I hope that, if the next year's Call of Duty is boots on the ground, we still have a bunch of slides and dashes to keep the game fast paced. But the movement system, basically what I mean is, as you guys can see in the pictures that I will show you guys, in Black Ops 3 there's a little movement bar, which is basically your boost bar in the middle of the screen, and there's wall running as well that goes based off of that boost bar, your slides and your jumps. And in Infinite Warfare, it's the exact same little boost bar, wall running as well, and the movement system is pretty much identical in Infinite Warfare to what it was in Black Ops 3. The changes are that you don't jump as high, you get your boost back faster in Infinite Warfare. So obviously there's technical little changes, but the main idea of the movement system, if you're going to take Infinite Warfare's movement system, it is 110% undoubtedly from Black Ops 3. It's the boost slide sort of movement system, whatever you want to call it. That's what I think they call it, combat-based movement, or they call it chain-based movement. That's what they call it. That's what the official name is from Activision, the chain-based movement system. I don't mind this movement system. I think it's really cool to have all the dashes and stuff like that. I hope there's some sort of G slide that gets discovered in Infinite Warfare, because that was pretty cool, being able to ledge slide off of things in Black Ops 3 even when they patched the G slide. The wall running is also the same. I'm not a big fan of the wall running. I've said this before. I don't mind the little boost jumps and the slides. I absolutely love the slides. Wall running, I don't think that really has a place in Call of Duty, but it's not the biggest deal, and that's obviously taken from Black Ops 3 as well. Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, the only Call of Duty games to have wall running. The fourth thing on my list is going to be a few of the perks and the attachments. Now, a lot of people will say the whole create a class system was taken from Black Ops 3, which is kind of true. The pick 10 system is in Infinite Warfare like it was in Black Ops 3. However, that's been in other Call of Duty games. Advanced Warfare had sort of a similar thing. It wasn't exactly pick 10 because you could pick your kill streaks as well. And Black Ops 2 had the traditional pick 10 system. That's what it's originally from. But a lot of the create a class, a lot of the perks, a lot of that stuff is completely inspired. The class setup, sort of how they work, is inspired from Black Ops 3. But two things that are directly taken from Black Ops 3 are going to be the Elo site, which I'll show up on the screen. Black Ops 3 Elo site, which was the first COD for the Elo site, compared to the Elo site in Infinite Warfare. The Infinite Warfare one actually keeps track of how many bullets is flying out of your gun. I'm not sure if that's only on certain weapons. I think it might be. But anyway, the Elo site is definitely returning. So now you have two options. If you like a red dot or a reflex site, or if you like an Elo site, which is very similar to Black Ops 3, that is now back. That choice is available to you guys in Infinite Warfare. And another thing is the perk, or not the perk, but the attachment, which was called High Caliber in Black Ops 3, which allows you to get extra headshot damage, is back in Infinite Warfare, which is called Hollow Point now. And no, not Hollow Point the YouTuber, great guy, but Hollow Point is actually the name of the attachment now in Infinite Warfare. So whenever you hear someone say Hollow Point attachment, that's essentially High Caliber. I like that it's in the game because it lets you get your camos a lot faster, but I don't like that it's in the game because it can be kind of cheap and can be really overpowered, especially in a game like Infinite Warfare where you get melted so fast. I just imagine someone with Hollow Point killing you even faster. I mean, some of these weapon variants even have it built in where you could stack it on. I mean, there's so many overpowered things in this game, and there's a lot of things to make videos on, and obviously we have all year to do that. The fifth thing that was taken or stolen from Black Ops 3 to Infinite Warfare is going to be the winner circle and the taunts. Now, I'll show pictures up on the screen to compare this. Black Ops 3 was the first one to have after the game. It shows the top 3 people, and you can do your sort of little taunt, which got extremely excessive throughout the game's life cycle. At the end of it, people were hitting the whip and the nay-nay. People were hitting the Drake Hotline Bling dance. People were hitting the dab. People were doing all sorts of stuff in Black Ops 3 with these taunts in the winner circle. And in Infinite Warfare, that is back. Obviously, I think we're going to see some insane taunts once the game is actually released. Right now, all the taunts are very simple, and one main difference with the winner circle is going to be on the Black Ops 3 one, you can only see the top 3 players on the team in the winner circle. However, on the Infinite Warfare one, you can see the top 3 players as well as their 3 buddies behind them. Now, I don't know how this is going to work in Ground War. Are you going to see all 9 people in the winner circle? It's going to be kind of cool to see that. I think Ground War in this game is actually going to be very fun. I mean, I'm hoping they have Ground War. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed or denied, but every single COD has had Ground War except for like the old generation COD Ghosts and stuff like that. But I mean, the main generation ones had them. But anyway, there's 5 things that were completely stolen or inspired by. Not saying it's bad. Black Ops 3, honestly, great Call of Duty game. Absolutely loved it. Steal everything from Black Ops 3 because that game was absolutely awesome. And this is just something that compare Infinite Warfare to Black Ops 3 and show you guys that obviously Infinite Warfare had a lot of, at least its multiplayer section, I'm not sure about campaign, but Infinite Warfare's multiplayer section was a lot inspired by Black Ops 3, which I am totally cool with because I'm a big fan of Black Ops 3. Anyway, if you guys made it to the end of the video, I'd appreciate if you guys could smack up a like. Let's smack up 2,000 likes on this thing. If you guys made it to the end, drop a comment saying top 5 down in the comment section down below. I'd really appreciate that. That'll show me that you made it to the end of this video. Drop a like on this thing, subscribe for Cookie, and don't looky, and have a great night. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out. Peace.